NATO and the EU stepping up their response, vowing to send additional aid to the region. What else should we know about the U.S. involvement, though? Let's bring in now Christopher Kelley, Associate Professor of Law at the University of Arkansas, who also teaches at the National University in Kyiv, Ukraine. You have also taught in 6 former Soviet republics, including Russia. Professor Kelley, thank you. I know that you're not a Putin scholar, but I do want to ask your expertise in this since you have experience in the region. Vladimir Putin has his own ego, his own reputation. Do you envision any outcome in this where he accepts nothing less than looking victorious?
Thank you I'm glad to join you and your viewers. I don't know what Putin's going to do. I'm not sure anyone but Putin does. But you are absolutely right in your characterization of Putin. I don't know what to say. He lies to us. He's corrupt. He clearly has a distorted view of history, and he has ambitions to restructure the world order. And he's demonstrating that.
Since you've been in the region, Professor, Ukraine's army is really no match for Russia. If Russia's already in the country and they've knocked out all these air bases and whatnot, this may not last very long here.
Well, I don't know. I'm teaching Ukrainian students now by distance. I have a rule of law class that has 49 Arkansas students, U.S. students in it, and about 34 Ukrainian and Moldovan students. And what the Ukrainians will tell you is their spirit is strong. They are going to resist, as well they should. Ukraine is a young nation. It is a democratic nation. It wants to succeed economically and every other way. It is quite opposite of what Putin's Russia is. It's almost night and day.
Professor, you have a mix of students, from what I understand, Russian, Ukrainian, Moldovan. What are they saying to each other? Are you like moderating this very, what I assume, heated, involved discussion in your class?
Well, I don't have Russian students this semester. I've taught this rule of law course for many years. It's a transnational course for 6 years, and I think every class but this one has had Russian students in it. Of course, in previous years, we didn't have the violence that we're seeing now. Russia has been in Ukraine for 8 years now. Ukrainians are peaceful people. They want to live in peace. They've tolerated Russian illegal action for 8 years. And I think what they're telling me is they're going to resist. I should say what they're telling my students. My students have been in contact with them today, both. So
it's difficult. Yeah,
I'm almost at a loss for words. The situation is so horrific, so tragic.
Yeah,
I'm a classroom teacher. I teach young people, and I'm concerned about young people's future. And I look at the future of Russia, and the future in Ukraine, and I see in Russia someone who is trying to strangle their future.
Yeah.
Through lies, through violence, through repression. It is something that should concern all of us.
Yeah. Professor,
all of us depend on our youth.
We thank you for your time, Professor. Thank you. I'm sorry to end this, but you did make some excellent points in there. Ukraine is a very young nation, just 30 years since they broke off from the then Soviet Union. So that's why the United States is there, we're led to believe. Okay.